Hey San Diego Comic-Con, this is George Chase. My wife Destiny and I own Hypno Comics games here in sunny Ventura, California, in between Los Angeles and Santa Barbara. We're honored to be an Eisner Nominated shop this year, and I want to invite you guys to come in and take a look around at what we do here. Come on in, you guys. Okay, so here at Hypno Comics, I've been in the business for 25 years, and I love the comic book industry. It's my job to keep the core tradition of this hobby going here, at the same time attracting new readers and kids to the hobby that we all love so much by keeping our place clean and well lit. This place is more than a store to us. It's an experience and a community, and I want to show you around and tell you why we do what we do here. So as soon as you walk in, you'll notice that we have our new release wall set up like an old-fashioned newsstand. I'm trying to emulate that feel of the old EC books and stuff like that, the Archies that you used to be able to get along with the newspaper if you were there with like your parents or something like that. So that's the mentality behind our new release wall here. And you'll see that we highlight creator-owned picks. You know, we're really big on independent stuff here. You come down this way, and these are the latest releases. This is where we put the weekly stuff that comes out every Wednesday, that day that we all love so much at comic book shops. Okay, so of course we carry all ages books here, but what I do up front for the kids and the parents that come in is we have this old-fashioned metal comic book rack with all ages titles on it. So when they come in with their parents, there's gonna be that little bonding experience like, this is how dad and mom used to do it back in the day. And that's what we do here, and this works really, really well for us. Here we have our toys, comic book related action figures, and we also carry like a full line of statues and other comic book collectibles. And this is where our graphic novel section begins and runs the length of the wall down the shop. We've got Marvel, of course, DC. Here is a spinner where we highlight stuff that we like. And who doesn't love a spinner at a comic book store, right? And then it continues on. Vertigo, IDW, Dark Horse, and then finally it gets down to our independent section. And here's our independent creator section. I mean, this section is where we like to get new readers. This is where we kind of like to steer them. If they come in looking for Batman and stuff, over the course of time, we want to expose them to material that is not the mainstream, and it really expresses what you could do in the medium here. And some of the books that we have here are things that we back on Kickstarter, like Leaving Megalopolis from Gail Simone, or Lust. Stuff that might not be on the mainstream radar, we do our best to highlight it here. The reason we fully support independent creator-owned stuff here at Hypno is because we also publish our own books, so we understand the challenges of getting your material in front of new readers. And these are just some of the titles that we publish here. We've got Off Planet, which is an anthology that we do, Comic Book Junkie, which is another great comic book that goes very, very well for us. So we understand that independent titles and creator-owned stuff is very important to the future of this hobby.
What sets Hypno apart? The community, sense of community. The fact that, you know, George knows almost every one of his regulars by name. You're always welcome here. You don't feel rushed or you know, some shops I've been to in the past, you know, they tolerate you. You don't get that feeling here. The sense of welcoming and the sense of community.
They have a great selection of comics here.
I've been looking for Harley Quinn, and I finally found it. I went to a couple spots and I couldn't get anywhere. Here it is. Come check it out.
Their customer service is awesome, but more importantly, George looks like Mr. Clean. And the store's always clean, and they take care of everybody.
It is the first comic book store I've ever been to, and really good prices, and everyone's really friendly here.
They help kids, they help the community and everything. They get everybody involved.
I come to Hypno because they're honestly the best. They always know how to find what you need, and they do everything to get what you want.
Cool staff, always friendly, always willing to help out and, you know, get you the comics that you like. So
I come here once a week and they always remember my name, and it's nice to come in and hear somebody that knows you.
This is one of my favorite parts of the shop. This is our back issue selection. I mean, every good comic book shop has one. You got old stuff, new stuff. You know, we highlight stuff from the 70s, 80s, 60s back here. You know, people who love the box dive for back issues, this is your spot. The other thing we do here for the comic book community is we have creator signings. Steve Niles, Bob Layton, Dave Dorman, John Bogdanov, Matt Hawkins, independent creators that we've hosted too, Howard Schenken, Ken Christensen, local creators, Paul Jameson. I mean, we've had so many awesome guests here, and we've got more to come. And it's just another way for the fans to meet creators and build that community here. And we also take it a step further and film one-on-one interviews with these creators, which we make available for our people that can't make it. They're available online for them to check it out and be part of it.